another episode of Sunday Dinner with Fortune. Welcome y'all back to my kitchen. Today we're going to try to keep it short because I know last week we went a little bit long, but I'm glad you came on back anyway. And I promise not to be as long with my rant. I'm not going to make that promise. I'm going to let it come as it comes, but I will keep it short with the food we're going to cook today. We're actually going to make some couscous, from a little favorite little pasta dish. This is actually more of a rice than anything else. Couscous. Very, very quick to cook, but I'm actually going to step it up a little bit, add a little bit of cilantro and some Valencia orange peels, add to kick it up a little bit, and actually add a little more tomatoes in there too. Because it starts on, this is a roasted garlic one, but we're going to add some more extra to it. That's just how we do on here. First off, we're going to do a little simple fried shrimp. I got to get my shrimp out of the refrigerator, but we're going to do some fried shrimp here. I'm going to make a quick little batter. Start that off here first. I've already got in this little cup here, we got half a teaspoon of baking soda, and you got half a teaspoon of baking powder. First, we're going to put in, this is actually just a little sifter, three-quarter cup of flour. Boom. Put it in there. Then we're going to put in 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Go ahead and get this out. This is going to be a real simple batter. The batter is we're going to make a real light batter to go on here. And we're actually going to have a sauce to go for it in the end. You know, we got to have a sauce. You know, it's the Midwest. Got a little southern in me. Got to have some extra sauce to go on it, on everything. And I did say everything. Alright, there's the baking soda and the baking powder going into there both. We'll have a little bit of salt and pepper. Just a little bit. Alright, now I'm going to add a little extra seasoning to it. I'm going to leave that open for right now. I'm going to add a little extra seasoning to this. We're going to have a little bit of paprika. You can use smoked paprika if you want to get a little heat to it. I'm not going to use, that's what I got right here. A little bit of smoked paprika. Just a little bit. Ooh. Just a little bit. You don't need much. That gives it a little extra color too when you finish, when it comes out of frying. Alright. And then this is just an extra seasoning. You can just use regular garlic if you want to. You put some onion, however what you want to put in there. This is garlic and herb. Don't need a lot, just a little bit, just a little extra kick in there. Boom. And then we're just going to simply sift this into here. Basically, that just stirs it all up for you. Get it all together. Boop. Last little pieces in there. Get my garlic. There we go. Last thing we're going to add to this before stirring it up is 3/4 cups of water. So 3/4 cups of water goes in here, and then we're just going to stir it up. Stir it up. Now you want to get this blended in here pretty good. We don't want it really lumpy like it's a pancake batter or anything. No. Oh, and one other cool thing, if you don't want to use the water, you can definitely go ahead and use some beer to go in here, some beer batter. Make it a beer batter. Just gives a different little flavor to it. Makes it a little bit lighter also. Of course, you'll use light beer. Alright, batter is done there. I already have the oil going in the back, but what we're going to do right now, get the shrimp. So I have the shrimp here. Now when you shrimp sizes, these are not really jumbo. There's a nice decent size. I have they've already been deveined. Leaving the tails on them. I don't know why, just like the tails. Don't really bother me. It's a little extra work. You want to, you can pull the tails off. I'm not pulling them off right now. Now as far as you knowing how many shrimp goes in there, you have all those numbers. The count, what that is going on based off of a measurement of how many pieces are going to be in there per weight. of the bag. And I'm just going to put all these in here. Don't have to worry about it. It's going to be leftover batter. That's okay. And of course, we got to use our hands. We use our hands on this show. We got that in there. See, it's nice and coated. We're going to leave those alone. Now, what we're going to do real quickly before we go ahead and batter the, before we start frying this, is we're going to go ahead and get together the couscous, get the water together, put this in the microwave. I'm just going to put, I believe I'm going to put, 1 1/4 cups of water. I'm just going to put it in the microwave and start getting that warmed up while we go ahead and fry the shrimp. Okay, so I want to talk about the long term today. I know we just did a quick video, okay? The shrimp doesn't take long, the couscous doesn't take long to do. A very, very quick and short, simple recipes that you can make as a snack or have as for lunchtime. Very, very light, but filling if you have both of them together. But now here's the thing I want to talk to you today about is sometimes we get to hearing about people complaining about how long it's taking them for them to get their blessings. You know, why is it taking them so long for them to get success? You know, people starting a business and family constantly asking them, are you a millionaire yet? Have you made it yet? Or you just start doing learning some new skill. And it's like, have you mastered it yet? Have you mastered it yet? It does, but it takes some time. That's one thing. But what we really want to talk about is this. When I start hearing about people comparing themselves, their success, to someone else's success. When they're saying, well, you and your brother started some things together. You started a business together, maybe on 2 different industries. However, your brother started a car wash business. You started, say, doing some real estate or something like that. I don't know what you want to call it, dry cleaning business, okay? Now, you're both going about your businesses. Your brother ends up getting, his success comes off very quickly. Within the first year, he's successful making profits. You're still building your business, your dry cleaning business, and you still haven't really got your business together yet, okay? But you're comparing yourself to your brother because, like, well, he's not smarter than me. He's not more intelligent than me. He doesn't have any more skills than me. He didn't start off with any more money than I did. So why is he successful? I'm not. You see, that to me is not the right place to be in, is comparing yourself, because each one of us has our own journey. And we don't know what the universe has in store for us. I mean, we call it God, the universe, of the world. We don't know what we have in store for us. So our job is to ask for what we want, take the proper action to start to put ourselves in a position to receive those blessings. And when they come to us, the blessings come to us, we have to accept them and receive them. Got to be grateful for the things that happen. Don't be upset about you not getting yours as quickly when the next person you don't know the next person's story all the way. Okay? You're being put through something that's going to put you in a position for something greater than you ever believed. You know, you have to have faith in that there's something great coming for you and that you're being put through this trial because you need to be put through this trial. I mean, I know as a kid, or as a child, if you think about it, that there's times as a child where you really wanted something right now. Maybe it was like a piece of candy or this toy or whatever it was. Okay? I remember I really wanted a new Atari. We're talking about video games. I really wanted this new Atari game, okay? I really, really wanted this Atari game. But my parents kept telling me no, they wouldn't let me get this toy. And this is when I was like, I want to say like 8, 9 years old, somewhere around there, right? Parents kept telling me no. But I really, really wanted it. I got upset about it. But here's the thing. The reason why they kept telling me no is because they knew they had something else in store for me. They had a Nintendo coming for me. They had a Nintendo game system, so they weren't going to go but give me this game system, the new game, to go with the Atari, the old system, when they already had this new game system in store for me. What I'm saying about it is we don't know what's in store for us. We don't know what this universe has for us, but we just got to wait it out and do what we're supposed to do. Okay? So, don't think like you're the only one who ever had to wait for some things. If we're going to go back to some trials and people that waited for a long time. I mean, give you an example, like Samuel L. Jackson. He was 40 years old. He was 40 years old. He'd been being in movies and doing other things like that, acting for a while, but he was 40 years old when he first starred in Pulp Fiction. Okay? That's when he first got recognized for a starring role. Okay, and we can talk about Michael Jordan. Of course, we know he didn't make it to making on to the team in high school, but he ended up getting on and winning game-winning score in North Carolina in college. But then when he got to the league, he was on a team that was the Chicago Bulls were a sub 500 team. I mean, they lost more games than they won. Okay, so for his first 4 years in the league, he did not make it over 500. When he finally made over 500, it wasn't until 1991 that he won his first championship. Of course, he went on to win 5 more after that one, okay? But it took him 7 years to win that championship when he got in the league, okay? We know he's one of the greatest ever, okay? If not the greatest. Okay, then we talk about Abraham Lincoln. Now, here's a story for you. Abraham Lincoln started in 1832, okay? 1832, he was defeated for the state legislature. He was defeated for the Speaker of the House. He's defeated for Congress. He's defeated for the U.S. Senate. He's defeated for Vice President. Then he went again and got defeated for the U.S. Senate before he finally became president in 1860. That's 28 years of being defeated. But God put him in a position, the universe put him in a position in 1860 to change the world and change the U.S. as we know it. All those trials and tribulations made him into the man that was going to be able to be one of the best presidents we've ever had, okay, in my opinion. Okay, then we go on to talk about food. We got Colonel Sanders. I mean, Colonel Sanders was 75 years old, guy. 75 years old, family, before he started doing something, making some big changes in his life with his businesses. Now, he had been trying business before then, before he got the recipe out there and and started shopping around. Again, it took him to the 1,001st person. He'd been told 1,000 times no before he finally got told yes. Okay, longevity, long term. Last person we're talking about, you guys may not know this name, but you probably heard the story about wanting something as bad as you breathe. You saw the video on YouTube, it went viral, okay? So E.T. the Hip Hop Preacher, what you may not know about E.T. the Hip Hop Preacher, okay, is that it took him 12 years to get his bachelor's degree. 12 years to get his bachelor's degree. Let me ask you this question. When he walked across that stage finally to get his bachelor's degree, do you think he said, no, I don't want it? No, he snatched it up like, I finally did it. That's what we're trying to get for you. You be happy about you. When you finally get your grace, get your blessing, you're going to be so happy that you put all that work in, put all this time in to get what you really wanted. So keep working. Stop worrying about everybody else. Stop comparing yourself to everybody else. Start living a life of no doubt, just blessings. And you're going to get yours. All right, talk to you next week. I'm out. All right, so this was in the microwave for about 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes there to get it up to boiling. And all you're going to do with the couscous, the reason why you can do it in this little microwave bowl is because we don't cook it with the heat. You don't cook it while it's boiling. You just pull the heat off of there and then you just add the seasoning mixes to it. If I can get it open, let's do it the easy way. Let's just cut it. Goes in there, some seasoning. And we're going to put into this about a half teaspoon of the Valencia orange. And then we're going to do about a teaspoon of the cilantro. Alright, pour these in here and let that just start soaking up everything that's in there. And don't forget, I didn't forget, we're going to add the tomatoes at the end. I didn't forget. What we're going to let this do is sit here and soak up all of that water. So it'll get plump. Don't do anything more to that. There's a little sauce here. We got mayo. I got some chili pepper and some ginger. So you got a little sweet, a little spicy. You know how we do. I always got a little sweet and spicy. Put the mayo in there. Looking at about 3 tablespoons. Oh, that's more like 2 tablespoons. We have some ginger here. To the ginger, we're going to, now a level of ginger goes a long way. So we're only putting about a half a teaspoon of ginger in here. But I want a little more spice, so I'm going to add about a teaspoon of the red chili peppers. Oh yeah, now that's going to be spicy. But that's okay, the shrimp's got a little sweetness to it. We're going to mix these all together. Alright. Just mix it together with a spoon, or excuse me, with a fork. To this, we're going to add fresh lemon juice. I'm going to use regular lemon juice. It's alright. Put in a bit of each. Put in about an ounce of lemon juice. Stir that up. Now the thing about it is, you don't want a lot of lemon juice in there because it will break down your mayonnaise. You don't want to break down your mayonnaise. It will go really bad. And last thing on there, last thing we put in there is cilantro. Looking at about a half a teaspoon of cilantro. Mix it all together there. Oh yeah, that's gonna look nice, work out nicely. Look at the taste. Ooh, the heat comes in at the end. Alright, last thing to do, because these are about ready here. Oh, that smells awesome. So as we said, we're going to put a little bit of some tomatoes in there, some fresh tomatoes here at the end. Cherry tomatoes. I ain't going to do too much extra with them. I'm cut them into quarters. Make sure you have a sharp knife with the tomatoes, or this will not come out. It'll come out as juice and not tomato slices. Well, don't need that many of them. We're almost done, people. Almost done. Cool. That's enough. Just did 3 of them. We're going to add those to the couscous. Everything's good. Add them to the party. And of course we want to keep the flavors consistent, so we're going to add to that a couple splashes of lemon juice, another splash of lime juice, and definitely not complete with your seasoning, so you got a little bit of salt and pepper. I think one more pinch. There we go. Clean the fingers off. Now you want to be careful with this. You're basically just fluffing it. Got tomatoes. I wish you could smell this. Oh, can you smell that? You gotta be able to smell. Oh, I wish you could smell that. Oh, that smells so good. Excellent. I gotta give it a little taste test real quick. Let me get some of this. Just a little bit. I'm gonna spoil my appetite. Oh man. I don't know if I want to eat it. I'm going to eat that myself. I don't know if I'm going to share that. Alright, so I've taken the shrimp off of out of the grease and put it onto a napkin here so as to dry off. And what we're going to do now is when you're going to put this in the sauce we made here, you got to stir it up a little bit again right here first. And then we're just going to put the shrimp directly into here, right? And you want to do this while it's hot because it starts absorbing into that sauce. Take your time, stir it up. Okay, now again, you know how we do on here. We don't use those damn knives. We don't use no forks. Put our fingers in here. Okay, get that all sauced up. Look at that. Oh, those are so good. Oh, I wish they need to smell like them.